The book you have on your laps, I have here on this podium, is a living and powerful book. Unlike any other book, it's what judges everything else. And so the question I have for each one here, especially the younger ones, have you read it all? Have you read it from Genesis to Revelation? Circumstances often in life don't allow us to go find the answers when we're faced with the questions. Many years ago, when my job, we were living in Canada and crossing over once a year through the provinces of Western Canada. One evening, I was with a brother, Tom, I think it was in Regina, and I was hopping, skipping, and jumping across Western Canada, and we compared notes, and he was going to be the captain on the flight from Winnipeg to Calgary a couple of days later. That was before 9/11, when I could ride with him in the cockpit. And in that flight, we took off, and the landing gear would not come up. That's not a dangerous situation, but it's not something you want to do. And so he tried it a couple of times. People in the back of the plane evidently wondered what was going on. Tom knew what the alternative was, but he also pulled out the manual. And there was a manual way on a DC-9 that you could do that. And when things had settled down and the landing gear was up, I said, Tom, how many times has that happened in your life? Experienced captain of a flight. He said, first time. I said, how do you know what to do? He said, I've read the manual so many times and I've been in the simulator enough times that I knew exactly what to do. And so my first question for each of us is, when we face the situations of life, have we read the manual enough so that we don't say, I'm going to listen to what the circumstances are and then try to find something from the Word of God to know what to do, or is it vice versa? It should be vice versa. Our thoughts should be formed by the book that we have in front of us, and let that be what helps us to look at the other circumstances.